Imagine being able to face any challenge that comes your way, without feeling overwhelmed by anxiety or fear. Imagine being able to stay calm and focused, even in the most turbulent of times. This is the promise of the Stoic philosophy, a school of thought that has been inspiring and guiding individuals for centuries. And at the heart of this philosophy is the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor who ruled with wisdom and justice, and who left behind a legacy of profound insights and reflections. In his book, Meditations, Marcus Aurelius shares his personal thoughts and struggles, offering a unique glimpse into the mind of a great leader and philosopher. As we explore the Stoic way to deal with anxiety and fear, we'll be drawing on the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, and examining how his principles and practices can be applied to modern life. So let's begin by asking a fundamental question: what is anxiety, and how does it affect us? Anxiety is a natural response to uncertainty and danger, but when it becomes excessive or persistent, it can be debilitating. It can prevent us from sleeping, from concentrating, and from enjoying life to the fullest. But the Stoics believe that anxiety is not just a product of our circumstances, but also of our thoughts and perceptions. By changing the way we think and feel about the world, we can reduce our anxiety and live more fulfilling lives. One of the most powerful insights of Marcus Aurelius is the importance of living in the present moment. In his Meditations, he writes, "The universe is change, our life is what our thoughts make it." This means that our experience of reality is shaped by our thoughts and perceptions, rather than by external events. When we're anxious or fearful, we're often caught up in thoughts about the past or future. We might be reliving past traumas or worrying about future uncertainties. But the Stoics believe that the present moment is the only truly real moment. By focusing on the present, we can let go of our anxieties about the past or future, and find a sense of calm and clarity. As Marcus Aurelius writes, the art of living is more like the art of wrestling than dancing. This means that life is a struggle, but it's a struggle that we can approach with courage and resilience. By living in the present moment, we can develop a greater sense of awareness and acceptance, and learn to navigate life's challenges with greater ease. For example, imagine that you're facing a difficult situation at work. You might be worried about the consequences of failure, or anxious about the uncertainty of the outcome. But by focusing on the present moment, you can let go of these worries and focus on what you can control. You can take action, make decisions, and move forward with confidence and clarity. Another deep insight of Marcus Aurelius is the power of self-reflection and mindfulness. In his Meditations, he writes, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This means that we have the power to choose how we think and feel about the world. We can choose to focus on the positive, or to dwell on the negative. We can choose to be mindful and present, or to be distracted and reactive. By developing a greater sense of self-awareness, we can learn to observe our thoughts and emotions, rather than being controlled by them. We can learn to recognize the patterns and habits that contribute to our anxiety and fear, and to develop new and more constructive ways of thinking and being. For example, imagine that you're feeling anxious about an upcoming event. You might be thinking catastrophic thoughts, or imagining the worst-case scenario. But by practicing self-reflection and mindfulness, you can learn to observe these thoughts, and to let them go. You can focus on the present moment, and on what you can control. You can develop a greater sense of confidence and resilience, and learn to approach challenges with greater ease and clarity. As Marcus Aurelius writes, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive." This means that every day is a new opportunity, a chance to start again and to make a fresh start. By approaching life with this sense of gratitude and appreciation, we can cultivate a more positive and optimistic mindset, and learn to find joy and fulfillment in the present moment. So how can we apply these insights to our daily lives? How can we develop a greater sense of inner peace and tranquility, and learn to overcome anxiety and fear? One practical approach is to practice mindfulness and meditation. By taking a few minutes each day to focus on our breath, and to observe our thoughts and emotions, we can develop a greater sense of calm and clarity. We can learn to recognize the patterns and habits that contribute to our anxiety, and to develop new and more constructive ways of thinking and being. Another approach is to focus on the present moment, and to let go of our worries about the past or future. We can take action, make decisions, and move forward with confidence and clarity. We can learn to approach challenges with a sense of curiosity and wonder, rather than fear and anxiety. For example, imagine that you're facing a difficult decision. You might be worried about the consequences of choosing one option over another. But by focusing on the present moment, you can let go of these worries and focus on what you can control. You can weigh the pros and cons, and make a decision based on your values and goals. You can take action, and move forward with confidence and clarity. In conclusion, the Stoic way to deal with anxiety and fear is a powerful and timeless approach. By living in the present moment, practicing self-reflection and mindfulness, and focusing on what we can control, we can develop a greater sense of inner peace and tranquility. We can learn to overcome anxiety and fear, and to approach life's challenges with confidence and clarity. As Marcus Aurelius writes, the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. This means that our obstacles and challenges can become opportunities for growth and transformation. By embracing this mindset, we can cultivate a greater sense of resilience and determination, and learn to navigate life's challenges with greater ease and clarity. So if you're struggling with anxiety or fear, remember that you're not alone. Remember that there is a way forward, a way to overcome these challenges and to find a greater sense of peace and fulfillment. Subscribe to our channel for more videos on Stoicism and personal development, and join us on this journey of discovery and transformation.